In this video, I would like to talk about Paramore, Slipknot. That's kind of funny because Slipknot, if someone with a bad pronunciation speaks the name of the rock band, they say sleep not, which means awaken. That's kind of funny. And Philip K. Dick and Plato and Hegel, that's just cultural Hegelianism, culture, religion, philosophy. In May 2018, I was a full Hegelian. I had just gone through the whole process of what I call the European phenomenology of mind or spirit. I was about to become a Christian, which I would later forget and abandon my faith, but that's complex. But in May, I realized that Hayley Williams, the singer, the lead singer of the band Paramore, was not a very attractive, extremely beautiful Aryan woman. She was an eternal Platonic ID, and her physical beauty was just a reflection of the beauty of the ID. And Plato told us that earthly beauty is a means to elevate the soul towards the contemplation of intellectual beauty, which is the real beauty of what he calls the supreme good or the highest good. And in the song Crush, 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 she says, I've got a lot to say to you. Yeah, I've got a lot to say. I notice your eyes are always glued to me. So if you contemplate the earthly beauty, you are being tricked. You have to use the earthly beauty of these sublime American or Anglo-Saxon or any nationality, but I'm just talking about America in this case, singers, and elevate your mind to understand and conceptually grasp what they say in their songs. So you should not be tricked by the earthly beauty, but rather use it as a means to contemplate the heavenly beauty. And then she says, you're keeping them here, and it makes no sense at all. They taped over your mouth, scribble out the truth with their lies. Nothing compares to a quiet evening alone. It is God talking to himself and says nothing compares with a quiet evening with God self-contemplating himself. But there's a very interesting view of God in the exegesis of Philip K. Dick. He says he had a God experience, so he penetrated into the depth of the divine being. He says, how could God delude us and also seek to make us lucid? How could God be the trick and the cure to the trick? The idea that how could God be the Brahman and the Maya in ancient Hindu religion? He says, unless there is a schism in the Godhead, uh, he deludes us and he brings lucidity to us. So God is the smoke and the light within the smoke that enlightens the dark and brings clarity through modern pop music, for instance. And he says we are being fed a spurious reality. Only in rare cases are people doomed to be saved, to experience reality. In reality, the rupture between man and God is abolished. Original conditions are restored. This is what the Christian talk when they say how do you call it, the mystical illumination, the grace, the beatific vision. This is what Plato meant. And yeah, he says, Philip K. Dick, we are the belief that we are plural forms of God, modes of God, voluntarily descended to this prison world, the world of suffering, losing our memory, our identity, our supernatural powers, the brain balance which enables to see the whole within the parts, all of which can be regained through anamnesis, or sometimes the mystical conjunction. This is one of the most radical religious views known in the West. So that's already was contained in Platonism. and I would like to